Sunday morning, and usually about 15 minutes through, we do a quick walk around and just make sure that the building is secured, all the outside doors are locked. We'll check on, this is where all the pastors park, and then I always check across the street because the two houses that sit over there are actually the one on the right is actually offices, and the other one is one of the pastors' houses. So I always like to check on them during the day too, to just make sure that everything's quiet and everything's good to go. So this one's locked. Somebody already locked it. Yeah. They just called over. You can't. Normally Sunday I've got an earpiece in, so you can't hear it. But they just called over that this side of the building is secure. So I always like to double check, and how we run things is the supervisor locks stuff and then calls into the person that we have in the safety office or dispatcher. So I will double check. Just make sure everything's locked up. And we'll double check the doors. So some of the doors are on access control and on timers, and they lock automatically. And then some just need to be locked. We have something like 23 doors. So for a church this size, often it's just kind of interesting. I'm sure most churches have a bunch of doors for easy in, easy out, but we try and funnel everyone through the main welcome center doors, which are right there, and we have someone, either what we call a first impressions team person or a safety team member, stand inside, and they make sure that whoever comes in that main door is greeted. So this is a door that should be on a timer. I'm just gonna, yeah, it's locked. Always like to double check and random doors, because you never know. We have a door on the side of the church that goes straight into the sanctuary, and a lot of times for the folks that have been here for long periods of time, they like parking on this east side, and they go in and out of that door. And so often they'll accidentally unlock it, and so I like to just double check it to make sure it stays locked. And I will call it in here on my radio. Dispatch, do you have a copy? Be advised, the building is secure. So he just called me back and said he acknowledged it. So usually this is our garden, and sometimes I like to come through and just take a quick look. Our founding pastor actually is buried there. We got special permission from the city, and his wife will be buried next to him in their own cemetery plot. So we have this property, we have the pond, and the garage, which is actually straight over there. You can see the buses. which I usually check the buses on Wednesday, halfway through the week, to make sure that everything's okay, they're locked up, nobody gets in there and messes with anything. So but yeah, at the moment I'm gonna head back inside, and it's been a pretty quiet Sunday. Not a lot going on, and we periodically check the parking lot, make sure everything stays quiet out here and everything else is okay. But yeah, usually when I come in first thing in the morning, I didn't this morning because I just did a pretty thorough check on Wednesday, but I always walk around the building once and take a look at windows, make sure windows are closed, check bushes, check behind bushes, make sure there's not something that's been disturbed or put somewhere or that sort of thing. So I am going to walk inside, and then we will be good to go. If anything else comes up, then I'll let you know.